MLB Network has baseball coming your way from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Ought to be a good one here between the Houston Astros and the Boston Red Sox. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties.
Leading off the afternoon
guy,
for
fastball,
Houston,
slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and one strike.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. He took home the Silver Slugger Award at second base in the American League last year. You look around and look at how much production they got out of those second basemen last year. That's a pretty special award to take home.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Holt takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting third.
Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. He took home the Silver Slugger Award in the American League a year ago. Here comes the first pitch. Now that's popped up. Moreland in foul ground, and no one will track it down.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Two out, nobody on. Softly hit out to short, and this will be pulled in easily for the final out. Justin Verlander gets the start for Houston in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
For the Red Sox,
left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. His line against Justin Verlander, just a 1 for 9. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now the 2-1 pitch. The count now at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Second.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Now at the plate, Mookie Betts, the reigning batting champion in the American League. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch misses low. The throw down. The snap throw to first is by him and down the right field line. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact in the dish.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one.
Third.
Who's the one to watch,
the first
Dan?
baseman.
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. This guy hit over 340 last year. An incredible season. I watched him one day take a ball to left field, then he took one to right field, then he took one back up the middle. He puts together so many hits and has such a great swing that there's no wonder he hits over 340.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this will be fouled away. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and 2, here it is. And it's fouled away. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with the runner on third, so that's smart. Trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Catch made by Reddick, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will score as the Sox are off to a 1-0 lead.
Got his job
Batting
done there
fourth.
and made it look pretty
The
simple.
designated
Got
hitter.
it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach
Batting
first
fifth.
safely.
Not shortstop. Xander.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. And, oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. Martinez is off at first with 2 away. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Clearly fooled there on the slider. Here now the 2-2. And that one got a piece of him.
Some people in the crowd don't like that, but believe me, he did not want to hit a
third
guy in the
baseman.
first inning. We'll see if he can regain his control or if his control becomes an issue.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
In the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do. At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
From the stretch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. His line against Justin Verlander. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. And almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. 2-1, here it is. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time.
Man, this guy's going to get a nickname with the world wild in it if he keeps this up. That's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one cost him a run. Not sure if he got a cleat stuck out there or what, but this one wasn't anywhere near the zone.
Stepping in,
Batting
Jackie Bradley Jr. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first.
Jr.
And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. 2 out, bases loaded. Fastball well outside.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
2-1 the count. The set and the 2-1. This could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of the spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count. Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Ready now, Christian Vasquez. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach. But if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Here's the 1-1. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-1, here it is. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. And boy, they are howling
now
over in that first base dugout. They think that was intentional, and I've got to say, I think I do too. And now you see the home plate umpire coming out, and the message has been sent. He's going to warn both benches.
And that's the right thing to do by any umpire, Matt. Warn both sides and put them on notice that they're not going to put up with anything going forward in this game. It does put some added pressure on the pitchers to be accurate when they're pitching inside, because even a mistake could lead to an ejection now, but that's just the way it has to be.
3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't hold back. 3-1. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
The batter, the right fielder,
Here's Mookie Betts. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
A ball and a strike now. Bradley at third. Vasquez on second. Benintendi on at first with 2 down. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Astros nothing. Here's Carlos Correa now, and his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up. You can go breaking ball down. One of the keys getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
So here's how the both sides are positioning themselves defensively. And how lucky is this pitching staff looking at this defensive alignment? 2 Gold Glovers in the outfield. In a day and age where everybody's trying to hit the ball in the air, look for everything to get caught today.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
You know what that ugly swing tells me right there? This guy's got his good slider work, and that thing's got depth and bite.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in, Yuli Gurriel. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Yuli Gurriel.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he popped him up. Bogarts onto the grass. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Picked up
Leading
an RBI on a
for
sac
the
fly
Red
in his
Sox.
first appearance.
The first
Even
baseman,
though they're up by a boatload
Mitch
early on in this one,
Moreland.
you can't get complacent and get lazy.
1-0.
They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
After two breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now. You're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D.
So digging in now, J.D. Martinez. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. And I have a strong hunch here that that's going to be the last pitch he throws. Out is the home plate umpire, and he's going to send our pitcher off to an early shower. He's been ejected from the ball
Ladies
game.
and gentlemen,
Well, Matt,
your
with that
attention,
ejection,
please.
this is going to turn
Now
into
pitching
Johnny
for
Oldstaff
Houston,
Day. Now
number
everybody
30,
out in that bullpen may have to be available to put the
Rondon.
finishing touches on this game.
Hector Rondon will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. Moreland aboard here at first with nobody out. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. And I have a strong hunch here that that's going to be the last pitch he